This is Respawn.fi, your favorite video game show.
So Sanalanka is a project for, it's a adventure game for kids who are attending speech and language therapy. However, the tool that we are creating with Sanalanka is actually for the therapist to work more efficiently with the client, meaning the kids that they have in their everyday work. It's actually a sci-fi setup where family of aliens crash on planet Earth, and Mima, the little alien girl, is struggling to learn the language, of course, of the locals. As we are in Finland, that would be like learning Finnish. And little squirrel, Pepe, is actually helping out, pretty much assisting with all the language learning aspects. All the games and everything, all the interaction inside of the game, therapists can adjust as needed to their therapy. They can see how progress goes, what is good, what is not. Neural networks are also following, giving all the results of what child might even need more practice with. Is it pronunciation? Is it vocabulary? Is it sentence structuring? The big problem on the market, actually, especially like in the Nordics, but elsewhere as well, is that there is lack of therapists. And when you have so many kids, every year there is more and more kids who need speech and language therapy. And having different difficulties with language learning. And this is not just about, let's say, native language. Let's say here in Finland with the, Finnish language when it comes to even pronunciation with R, K, L, and so forth. We are talking here also about international marriages, immigration, since people move because of work and whatnot. So children also have to now adopt to the completely new environment. Sanalanka is a project that actually started many years ago, and it was inspired from my personal experience, actually. My daughter is now 10 years old, but when she was 3 years old, since we had 3 languages at home, Finnish was really difficult. It was just she couldn't cope with it. Otherwise, completely healthy child and no other difficulties. But learning Finnish was a bit more difficult. So we started with speech therapy. And therapy is having incredible methods. It works really well. But outside of the therapist's office, because material is all still paper-based, still very much, let's put it this way, it's not according to the current way of how kids are actually interacting with things and are interested to work with. Of course, they listen to the therapist, but me as a mother or father she did not want to do any of these things with us. And especially with language learning, it doesn't just happen 45 minutes a week in the office. It has to happen all the time. And it was really difficult for me to communicate with my child in that sense, like how to do it. And I started making my own things because I also wanted her to have English as a second language at home. As a developer also, it's my responsibility to find the challenge as a designer. How can we do this? And this is where MiTale was born. How we can use all this know-how that we can, because let's be honest, mobile games are completely useless. There is no point of them. Especially the casual and hyper-casual, it's just fun. They're useless. There is no actual value to it. But imagine using all of this that we know, how to engage, how to motivate, how to get, especially children who love playing mobile games, to use all that know-how to now motivate children to do other stuff that actually they would do, let's say, learning and therapy and many other things without even knowing that they do the therapy and things.